In my opinion, iodine is one of the most important nutrients needed for pregnancy. In this video, I'm going to explain why it's so important and how to ensure that you're getting the right amount. Stay tuned. Hello, if this is our first time connecting, welcome. My name is Melanie McGrice and I'm a pre- and postnatal dietitian. I help couples give their babies the best start possible with the power of good food. Make sure that you connect with me in my socials. You'll find all of the details in the description box below this video. So what is iodine and why is it so important during pregnancy? Well, during pregnancy, iodine maintains normal functioning of your thyroid gland. The thyroid gland is a gland in your neck that regulates your baby's metabolism and is essential for the development of his or her growing brain and nervous system. Research suggests that the requirements of iodine during pregnancy increases as a result of at least 3 factors. Number 1, an increased amount of thyroid hormones, which contain iodine, are required during pregnancy so that you can maintain a healthy metabolism. Number 2 is that during pregnancy, you provide thyroid hormones to your baby, consequently increasing your need for additional iodine. And then number 3 is that you'll lose more iodine during pregnancy. Now, it's because of these 3 factors that the recommended dietary intake of iodine during pregnancy is increased from 150 microgram per day to 250 micrograms per day. Achieving a sufficient iodine status is particularly important in the first 14 to 16 weeks of pregnancy, as your baby is entirely dependent on you for its supply of thyroid hormone at this time. A true deficiency of iodine during pregnancy has been associated with cretinism, which is a condition of severely stunted physical and mental growth. However, it's really rare. But even slightly low iodine levels are also problematic during pregnancy. You see, slightly low iodine levels have also been associated with poorer learning abilities in your babies, making it a key nutrient during pregnancy. For example, an Australian study measured mothers' urinary iodine concentrations during pregnancy. On follow-up at 9 years old, children whose mothers had slightly low levels of iodine were found to have 10% lower results in spelling, 7% lower results in grammar, and 5% lower results in English literacy. A similar study from the UK also found that children born to mothers with lower iodine levels were more likely to have IQ scores in the bottom 25%. This highlights the importance of ensuring pregnant mums are optimising their iodine intake during pregnancy. Now, iodine is found in a wide range of foods that come from the soil and sea, such as fish, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. In iodine-deficient countries, such as Australia and America, it's recommended that pregnant mamas supplement their diet with at least 150 micrograms of iodine per day. Supplementation should generally not exceed 500 micrograms per day during pregnancy. Additionally, women with pre-existing thyroid disease, such as autoimmune Hashimoto's disease, Graves' disease, non-toxic thyroid nodules, or a history of partial thyroidectomy, and some other conditions, can be susceptible to adverse effects of excess iodine intake, and so should have their iodine supplement advice personally tailored based on both your dietary intake and biochemistry. Kelp or seaweed contains a concentrated source of iodine, and salt is often fortified with iodine. So if you're consuming a lot of these foods, you may need to double check that you're not having too much. So the best idea, of course, is to speak to a prenatal dietitian. Now, if you have any questions, please type them in the chat box below. But given the importance of iodine intake during pregnancy, I would really highly recommend that you get a personalised advice from a prenatal dietitian. I'll include the contact details of my team and I in the description box below this video. For more dietary tips for giving your baby a head start in life, make sure that you click on the subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.